What's up, everybody? I am Thomas Jordan Fitness, and this is my first video for the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. I want to take a second and talk about the direction I plan to go with this, the whole separate Instagram account, and the fitness name thing. So, basically, supplement reviews is my primary focus. That's something I've wanted to do for a while. That's where my interest is, passion, all that stuff. So big time, expect to see a lot of that. However, not just that, because that would be kind of monotonous and boring. So I went with fitness because I want to talk about anything fitness related, really. So whether it be fitness apparel, clothing, diet, nutrition, exercises, and any really product that is fitness related, not just supplements, I want to touch on as well and review, because I like reviewing things. I like reading reviews on things. It's also a great time because everyone's at home right now with what's going on in the world. So everyone's on the internet. Why not take advantage of it? And I appreciate everyone who tunes in and watches. So thank you from the start if you're watching this. And without any further ado, I will roll into my first supplement, and that is this Ghost Bcaa. Now, if you've never heard of Ghost before, they are relatively new to Canada, and they're not new to me, though. The reason I say that is because I've been involved in the fitness bodybuilding world for a pretty long time in terms of following and, working out. But I'd say 10 years ago, I followed a guy named Ryan Hughes on Instagram and or Facebook. I don't even remember what it was at the time, but I think all this social media was still kind of, getting its stride. It's not where it is today, but I followed him. He was an inspiration to me. He was a physique competitor, IFBB pro, and he actually launched Ghost, or helped launch Ghost. So I saw it way back then, and it's come a long way, obviously, since then. And now that it's available in Canada, that's huge. So it's available at your local Supplement King, Canada, and they have a different, whole different line of products, what you'd expect. So they have the BCAAs, they have a pump product, they have protein, vegan protein, pre-workout. I'm yet to try any of those, but this is my first Ghost product for me as well. So I'm interested in trying more, obviously, and I'm sure you'll see it down the road. With that being said, Ghost is not your typical supplement brand or company. They definitely do things a little bit different. They call themselves or market themselves as a lifestyle brand. So if you go on their website, their social media, it can be a little bit, not confusing, but it's definitely not what you'd expect to see from your typical fitness company or supplement company or brand. There's a lot of streetwear stuff, and they have an affiliation with Nike shoes. I saw something about that. I need to investigate further to find out what that's all about. But actually, Ryan Hughes is now the CMO, Chief Marketing Officer for Ghost. So I'm sure he has a good idea, a good plan of what they're doing. Just at first glance, I wasn't sure what their direction was. Enough about the company. Let's talk about the actual product. So first thing I noticed with Ghost is that they are very smart with their flavors, because they have teamed up with actual well-known brands to market their flavors. So this one here, as you can see, Sour Patch Kids, watermelon. They also have a Welch's grape flavor, which, brilliant, because obviously most of us grew up drinking Welch's grape juice. We know how delicious it is, and to me that's really smart. So people see that and they're like, ooh, that sounds good. Just like Sour Patch Kids probably sounds good. If you're not a watermelon fan, then maybe not so much, but I've already got some mixed up. I'm going to give it a quick swig and give you guys my first impression. So Yeah, absolutely delicious. Again, if you're not a watermelon if you're not a watermelon fan, you're probably not gonna really be that into it. Does it taste like Sour Patch Kids? I don't really think so. I haven't had Sour Patch Kids in a while, but I don't really think it tastes like Sour Patch Kids that much. However, it's a delicious watermelon flavor. And the best thing about it, no aftertaste. For whatever reason, I find whenever I drink Bcaas, I get this weird aftertaste, and I can't shake it. And I have no aftertaste from this. Delicious. Another thing I noticed with the product is the consistency of the powder itself is very powdery, very good, no clumps, like high quality stuff. Again, this is just a little handy thing. The scoop sits on top there, and they have the Ghost logo right on there. So just small details, but good stuff. Definitely a high quality product. This retails for $40, $39.99 at your local Supplement King Canada. That's pretty typical for any supplement, especially an amino acid. With BCAAs, it's your typical profile. So it's leucine, isoleucine, and valine. And that's a BCAA. Branch chain amino acid. Branch because at the molecular level, basically the amino acid has, or these specific amino acids have little branches on them. So that's as far as I'll go with the science of things, but that's where the name comes from. If you guys want me to talk more about that stuff, like more in depth, then leave a comment, let me know. If you feel like there's anything I missed, as this is my first review, if there's anything you wanted me to touch on, again, leave a comment. I'm going to be super conversational, try and get back to people, responses. And I want to hear some feedback too. So even if it's bad, I will, I mean, please go easy on me as this is my first one, but I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. But in terms of a BCAA, there's really only so much. The biggest thing I want to touch on is when to consume a BCAA. So the directions on this say consume during or after exercise. For me, I always consume directly after my workout. So post-workout, BCAA, as soon as I can, get that down range, and then get the protein in. Intra-workout you can do as well, so you can consume it during your workout. It's been proven that BCAAs help with muscle fatigue, endurance, and focus. So it's good for that kind of thing too. But muscle repair is really where BCAAs shine. So that's why I consume them. You'll see a lot of products now throwing caffeine in with their BCAAs, and the directions will say like drink twice a day or middle of the day as a bump, which is fine for the caffeine aspect, but the amino acids aren't really doing anything for you in the middle of the day. If you already had them post-workout or during your workout, or if you miss that window altogether, it's not really going to benefit you. So I stick with the BCAA immediately post-workout, then get my protein in. Those two work together to reduce muscle soreness and help me build. So that's what it's all about. As for this product itself, 2 thumbs up for sure. Nothing bad to say about it, other than I'm confused about the direction the brand is taking, but that doesn't really affect the supplement itself. All in all, good BCAA, great flavor, great mixability, and high quality stuff. So definitely check that out. Thank you to Supplement King Dartmouth. And thank you guys for taking a second to check this video out. And please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And let me know what you think, what you want to hear or see. And I will do my best to keep it coming and improve upon. So thank you guys. Train clean. Bye.